Hey guys, and welcome to 2021. And we are entering the very first episode of the Crumb. I'll have to admit we didn't do much last year. As you guys all know, everyone's talking about it. We had a global pandemic, and I am an obstetrician. And so a good part of my time was spent providing for my family, but also working in the hospital and in the office. And to be honest, I really just didn't have much time to do filming. So this year, my kids have said, hey, Mom, you got to get on the channel. So here I am. I'm here with my buddy Tahoe, and a lot has happened in the garden. My son and my husband, Artie, as well as hopefully my soon-to-be son-in-law, hint, hint, Sam, have gotten to work on a few garden bed extensions, okay? And as you recall, last year we just had the 2 raised beds, and so my husband has added some things there, and then we've also added a few, how do I say it, trellises to do some support for some plants that we will be doing this spring. Also, over the winter, we overwintered a couple of crops just for an experiment to see how it's going to go. And we actually just pulled up some of our winter crops. We did cabbage and we did broccoli, and we actually did pretty good for first timers. So let's go take a look at what we've got going so far. So this is what we overwintered last year. In this bed, this is one of the ones my husband actually built for me. We have garlic, and this has been in the bed all winter long. And so we're just going to see what happens with the garlic. I've never done it before, but apparently it's supposed to produce much bigger, better bulbs. And this is our experiment. Where we're not seeing much action, but apparently, again, I'm supposed to get it, is in this far bed over here. Let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. This is another bed that we overwintered, and that is where we had some onions. And to be honest, I just don't see much happening. I think this one might be a failure. We have a few shoots coming up, but again, they say I'm supposed to wait. So I'm just going to wait and see what happens, and hopefully we'll start to see some shoots coming up. The other thing that we have overwintered is we have done 3 pails of potatoes, and we have those here in black, and those will be compared to these new ones that we have planted here in the blue buckets. Oh, Tahoe's talking. In these buckets here, and we've always done bucket potatoes. It's okay, sweetie. We've always done bucket. This is my 3-pound attack dog. Okay, sweet pea. It's all right. It's all right, sweetie. We've always done our potatoes in buckets, and we've had really good success here. And we also have some carrots going. We have some onion sets going, and in this bed over here, we have onions, we have broccoli and some cabbage, and we have started some of our lettuces. We've got a lot more to plant there. And over here, we have started some peas, and those are doing well, and the trellis is present. We also, way in the back, are going to start what we call our perimeter garden. And our perimeter garden is going to be herbs that are supposed to be perennial, but are going to, and we're just starting these. Last year I planted them in beds, and I wasn't quite sure why I did that. But this year we're actually going to plant them in the ground, and they're supposed to come back every single year. And we're hoping that we're going to get them either to seed. Some of them should seed and come back, and others are perennial plants and should come back every single year. And we also have some corn, and my son, who's my photographer, is going to turn around and show you this corn that we have going. So we have a little bit going in the garden so far, and we certainly have a lot more to plant because you can see there's some bare beds that don't have much in them that we are going to do. Over here by this back porch, we have our berry patch, and we just have a few buds going on our blueberries on one side. We have raspberries on the long side, and on the far side we have our blackberries. So we did move those plants last year, hoping to get those a little bit closer to the porch and getting them all together. So we've taken a little bit of a different shape. We're trying to do some more permanent things, and we just look forward to see the way the garden takes shape here in 2021, using some of the things that we learned in 2020. And we look forward to sharing those things with you. Feel free to subscribe and to comment down there. See you soon.